I don't know why I picture him having Kangaman's voice. I'm tired of this. They're taking all me money. All right, come on. Send it, baby. Oh, no. Oh. Woo, bro, that was awesome. What? They finally subverted my expectations? 2? That's it? No way. I can't believe this.
Warning: some parts of this video contain flashing images which may be harmful to viewers with photosensitivity issues. Please view at your own discretion. Thank you, and enjoy! Welcome everyone to part 4 of the Blueberry Elite 4 Monotype Teams Challenge. Last episode, we challenged the strange and eccentric daughter of Unova's Clay, Blueberry's fairy specialist, Lacey. Unfortunately, she wasn't as much of a challenge as we had hoped, despite a bit of a nail-biter at the end. Thanks, Excadrill. On today's episode, we're taking on the last member of the Elite Four, Drayton. Drayton here is the Dragon-type specialist, and has been monitoring our progress during our challenges with the other 3. It seems to me like he's intended to be the last challenger, with the most dramatic build-up, so that's what we've chosen to do. The Dragon-type is offensively somewhat mediocre, only being super effective against Dragon itself. However, this makes it a great option for neutral damage, since it's only resisted by Steel, and Fairy is immune to it. Dragon-type Pokemon are historically very strong, so this is likely why they are balanced by their low offensive matchups. Defensively, however, things get more interesting. Dragon is hit super effectively by Dragon, like we discussed, but also Ice and Fairy. Additionally, it resists 4 very common attacking types: Grass, Water, Fire, and Electric. These are great resistances to have, and make using many staple coverage moves difficult for the enemy. The other reason I decided to save this leader for last is our type of choice, Fairy. Fairy types are very reliable and powerful, and given the dual types they can have, it's one of the contenders for the best type of them all.
Ultimate victory.
It also happens to be one of my 2 double S tier favorite types. Not only is Fairy an excellent type on the face of it, but our team is even more well-designed than arguably any of the other teams. I will try to keep this next section brief, as we've got a lot of ground to cover in this video. It's the most ambitious one yet, I promise you that. I really hope you folks enjoy, and if you like the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get into the team. Whimsicott. Why in the world did they make the shiny a darker brown? Jeez. Possibly offensive color scheming aside, Whimsicott is an excellent support Pokemon, and that's exactly the role it will fill on our team. Our main goal is to ensure at least one support move goes up, so we've given Whimsicott the Focus Sash item. The Prankster ability will ensure these moves go up first in the turn order, and in the event it's shut down, I've also given Whimsicott Fast Special Attacker EVs. Somebody call Windy Valley, because we're blowing in the breeze with Dalewind, our primary and most important supporting move. However, I've also equipped Whimsicott with Leech Seed, which can be a valuable field condition provided it gets an opportunity to come online. Encore will allow us to lock enemies into a certain move that is favorable to us, which may or may not be necessary depending on the sets that Drayton runs. Look at this tiny Crabrawler party, oh my god! Lastly, Giga Drain. Always gotta have at least one stab move, just in case. Ninetales! Ah, yes, my second favorite Pokemon of all time. No, seriously. Someday we'll do the all Pokemon ranked tier list, but that's a project for another day. Alolan Ninetales is as versatile as it is beautiful, serving as both surprisingly fast special attacker and a deceptively bulky support. Given its snow warning ability and a certain move, we've chosen Ninetales as our screen setter. For this reason, Ninetales is holding the ever-useful Light Clay. Standard fast special attacker spread in nature, as you would expect. Yeah, this thing is insanely good, beautiful, and an all-around fantastic Pokemon. After our snow is automatically summoned using our ability, we will of course be using the dual screen Aurora Veil. This will allow us to have both physical and special protection without using 2 turns. Incredible move, great synergy with this Pokemon. Misty Terrain is... yeah, I really didn't learn my lesson with Primarina. I would say it makes more sense here because at least there are Dragon-type opponents, but we're all Fairy types and immune. Blizzard is where the fun really begins. As each time I fire off a snowstorm, it will be guaranteed to land on both targets. Are you starting to understand just how insane this thing is now? Lastly, Dazzling Gleam, another reliable spread damage move which will be super effective on all but Poison and Steel dual types. Ribombee! This little bee quickly rose to my all-time double S tier of Pokemon during my time with the Teal Mask DLC. But hey, that's why it's the only one with a nickname. Unfortunately, I was not able to find the pink shiny I was looking for. Our adorable bug type will be our first dedicated setup sweeper, and this one is special attack flavored. Shield Dust may end up protecting us from some added effects, so it's nice to have. And Wise Glasses are a bit lazy, but it was hard to decide what other item to give it. Otherwise, it has exactly the EVs in nature you would imagine for a special sweeper. Pollen Puff is not only a great bug-type attacking move, but actually has the added utility of being able to heal allies for the same amount if needed. Dazzling Gleam is a special fairy staple, so we've used it again here. Quiver Dance, yes, Beer Bug's favorite move. Getting +1 to speed, both special attack and special defense, is absolutely cracked. Anyone who used it knows how good it is. Not only that, but we can then pass those boosts as well with Baton Pass. Look at this bee go!
Come to the Heart Chamber.
Dig off Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl, despite its incredible shiny, unique typing, and great design, is actually one of the Pokemon I was a bit unsure of. Apparently it's a JoJo's reference or something? I don't know, I've never seen it. I'm old and also a bad person.
Help me!
Its stats leave a bit to be desired, but the idea is to have Grim and Evil over here be our bulky attacker who also has a valuable support move, which will be boosted thanks to also having Prankster like Whimsy. Leftovers, Adamant Nature, and bulky physical EV investment will hopefully result in a resilient attacker who refuses to quit. Assurance is a reliable Dark-type attack, but will receive bonus damage if Grim Adventures attacks a Pokemon after it's already taken an attack. It won't be hard, it's not very fast. Spirit Break is a really cool physical fairy move, and one of the rare few that we even have access to. The possibility of dropping opposing special attack is always useful too. Drain Punch, as many of you know, is one of my favorite moves. Great typing, hitting 5 types super effectively, and also heals up to 50% of the damage dealt. Always reliable, great for bulky attackers. Lastly, Parting Shot, which is a momentum move that reduces enemy attack and special attack stats on exit. Great supporting move. Azumarill! I'll be honest, I hate the yellow, but I already had it laying around. This is another Pokemon I'm not terribly confident in. On paper, the huge power doubled attack and access to Belly Drum is big, but what if it never gets to capitalize on it? It's very slow. I gave it Shell Bell, forgetting that it's only really good in Terra raids. Big yikes. In hindsight, I would have probably used a Citrus Berry. Nonetheless, we needed another physical fairy type, and here it is. Play Rough is the other physical fairy move, dealing more damage than Spirit Break and possibly dropping physical attack on its target. Sadly, it's not perfectly accurate. Remember folks, 90% accurate is really 65% accurate. Liquidation is just a modern-day waterfall, and I'm here for it. Perfectly good physical water option. Superpower is kinda meh. I didn't really need more fighting coverage either, so I'm not sure why I went with this. Honestly, Azumarill doesn't get great moves. Belly Drum is a given, since that's part of the blue, or yellow, bunny's whole shtick. Who knows if we even get to pull it off, that remains to be seen.
Wet ass Fjord. Bring a bucket and a mop.
Sylveon! My little ribbon bow baby! I always wanted a shiny Sylveon, and I'm so glad I finally got one. This thing is actually kind of insane. Pixelate will turn normal moves into powered up fairy moves, and we've given it choice specs on top of that. Additionally, a speed nature and fast special attacking EVs will hopefully make up for its less than average speed stat. Hyper Voice is a standard on a set like this, turning the move into essentially Dazzling Gleam that can hit through Substitute. Terra Blast actually turns into a fairy type move, so this is basically just a more reliable fairy stab on single target. Draining Kiss is here in the event that we desperately need the healing, and can still do massive damage due to all the boosts that we mentioned before. And lastly, nothing personnel, kid. Yeah, I mean, it's totally impractical, but I did include Hyper Beam, hopefully to stunt on one of Drayton's team members. Whoa, I don't even know if I can show this on the screen. Put that Hyper Beam away, that's vulgar. Hopefully that was faster than usual, and that was the goal. This is the last episode we have in the format we've been using so far. Please remember that this is a blind playthrough, so any perceived poor choices in team building are strictly due to not actually knowing what the hell's going on. I tend to pick Pokemon I like, so here are the 6. I want to thank you all once again for joining me on this adventure so far. We're getting close to 100 subscribers, and though I had hoped to get to 100 before the new year, I think we can do it soon after. Once again, like and subscribe if you enjoy, and let's get into the action.
This episode, we're going to be taking on Drayton, the dragon guy.
It's not commonly known that Drayton is in fact a guy who likes dragons. Or maybe that's what they want you to—
We've been building up to him over the course of the challenge so far, and this is the one that I'm, in a way, most excited for. You know, I had really hoped to get more of a challenge from Lacey. I really didn't experience much satisfaction from that.
It's a shame that they didn't give Lacey a more competent and competitive team, but we were also really well equipped to deal with it. As we make our dramatic entrance into the polar biome, I went over and over again to see if my team has any holes, and there are a few that come to mind.
Azumarill could be a weak link. Azumarill's speed stat is really low. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to pull off a belly drum with him, so that could be a weak link here.
As stated earlier, the citrus berry would have been much better choice of item. Unfortunately, Azumarill is just not quite as good as it looks on the surface.
You know, that could be something that really puts us at a disadvantage. Grimmsnarl could kind of go either way, and honestly, it's like we only have 2 physical attackers.
And one of the biggest issues about all of this is that our 2 physical attackers are the weak links. Believe me, I wish there were better physical fairy options. And no, I didn't want to use Iron Valiant, and there really just wasn't much that could work.
That could be a problem too if he leans special defensively. I know that he will have Archaludon, which is a very defensive-leaning Pokemon, especially if it has, which I suspect it will, Stamina as its ability, which is a super good ability.
Archaludon is an incredible counter to a Monotype Fairy team, since it's damaged neutrally by it, and has great tools to return fire.
Oh man, there it is. Look at that. The arena! It looks like the Cell Games arena, in a way. I mean, it looks like a kind of a futuristic cyberspace iteration of that.
Well, it does sort of look like it in the sense that no, it literally looks nothing like it. I mean, yeah, I guess in that sense, it does look like it. In all honesty, I'm not really sure what it reminds me of, but I damn sure know I love it. Oh, cyberspace blocks, you shouldn't have.
Whoa, okay. We're floating down here. Oh god, no! As I've said numerous times now, I enjoy the arena design in this game.
You know, I'm gonna miss these little talks we have. Me holding the audience hostage while I babble on about blinding cyberspace block architecture. We've come so far.
With any luck, we're gonna pull out our last win here and move on to Kieran. Not looking forward to that. I'm kind of wondering what starter Drayton's gonna use. I mean, I have 2 guesses, but put your guess in the comments if you haven't played this game yet. And if you haven't, why? It's been out for like years now. Alright, and now we're here at the front desk, and I think it's just about time that we start this elite trial. I mean, I'm really wondering what it's even gonna be. I mean, we've gone through everything that they could reasonably do as a, challenge that they can code in the game here.
Just please, whatever it is, don't let it be another quiz. I'm still recovering from my sheer disappointment of that insanity. Now it's time for my other favorite thing about these challenges, the part where I complain about spending money.
Oh boy, Drayton to the Elite Four. Yes, it's me. You've heard of me.
I wish that notoriety bought us a little bit of goodwill in the form of free entry, but what can you do? God, am I ready? Yes. Willing, not so much.
Or money.
Money in this context. Money in this context.
Money in this context means
Something about this.
I'm not willing to pay! I'm tired of this. They're taking all me money. All right, fine.
Reluctantly, I agree to pay my fourth and final entry fee with my hard-earned blueberry points. I'm at peace with it, knowing that this will be the last ever time I'm bothered by this offensive irritation.
All right, fine. What is that walk?
Stepping on the beach. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
No way.
What? What?
Yes, folks, you read it correctly.
Bro, they finally subverted my expectations? Oh my god, No, that's perfect, actually. I was gonna do some, pretend that they didn't charge me, but that's even funnier! Oh my god, no!
Some nerd tries to cite the blueberry bylaws, but Drayton allows us in nonetheless. Checkmate, capitalists!
Alright, to the battle court.
The Polar Plaza is essentially—
Oh my god, I just realized what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the Death Clock stage that they play on when they do the Go Into the Water video at the end of Season 1. Oh my god, that was killing me.
I can't believe that. I can't believe he paid for me. That's really funny. At least I'm getting some notoriety.
Well, at least as much respect as we can hope for in this terrarium hellhole.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet arena, bud. Look at this, in all its majesty.
This titillating review of cyberspace architecture is what you subscribe to the Devious Diesel channel for. You have subscribed, haven't you? And there's our gimmick, which I guess is good enough for me.
Terrarium only bat... What, bro? What?
Obviously, at the time, I wasn't terribly pleased, but it's still better than a quiz though, make no mistake. Now the problem here is that I have to completely change gears and prepare a team of eligible mons.
Okay, great. Now that just totally throws my entire shtick out the window. I prepared for this and everything.
Originally, I was just planning on belly drum sweeping with Azumarill, but unfortunately that's not going to be an option.
I don't even know what we're gonna do here.
I really don't want to have to go on a catching extravaganza, so more than likely I'm just going to have to reuse some of the few that I did catch here.
Are any of these guys even good? Can any of them participate? Whimsicott can. That's it. Just Whimsicott. That's it. Literally, that's it. That's the only one. Our Chalodon we got here. That actually would be interesting. So we did get our Chalodon here.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Rotom? Yes! Rotom, yes we did.
And Rotom too? Heck yeah.
And we did Umbreon as well.
Well, at least 2 for 3, right?
I lied about the Umbreon. I'm not sorry.
Well, it looks like it's back to the drawing board for now. Hooray.
I don't know. Alright, you're gonna have to give me some time here. I'm gonna have to do some team building and kind of go back into the planning stages with this. That's the risk you run when you do a blind playthrough. So, we'll be back. Ooh. Everyone, we've done a little theory crafting and team building. Now, we're going to try and get this over with quick. I really didn't want to reinvent the wheel here, so we went with our Chalodon, Tentacruel, Rotom, Flygon, Scizor, and Primarina. A few of these have been reused. 4 of them, I should say.
Tentacruel and Primarina are 2 extremely reliable water types, each one of them being a crucial part of the teams that they were featured on. Flygon and Scizor are great dual-type Pokemon, though Flygon leaves a bit to be desired, unfortunately.
Rob Schneider is a stabler.
Our Chalodon is one of the new additions, and it's a total powerhouse. Not to mention, it's a bridge and or possibly Rob Schneider. Rotom is a Pokemon I rate highly, purely based on its versatility and uniqueness alone. This basically gives us 6 Pokemon in one that I can change out where and when I need. It's just a real shame that the shiny has one color throughout. One of the things I liked most was the fact that they all had their own unique neon color. These 6 Pokemon are more than enough. I'll be completely honest, I'd be shocked if the Elite Trial battles were anything more than a joke, but I suppose I can hold out hope. Good to plan for it at least, anyway.
That's pretty much it. I'm hoping that this is a little bit, at least enough of a substantive challenge for it to be like, they have to know you're probably gonna pick Drayton last, right? Right? So, anyway, I really just want to get into this and rock out. Hopefully it's going to make for good content. You know, with these, it's like, I always wonder, have I planned too well for this? You know, like, is there a world in which I've planned too well, and now what I'm doing is not entertaining because I've just won too quickly, or, you know, it was too one-sided? That's why I try to have my Pokemon be a little bit lower level. Let's go ahead and save the game here.
Now let's get these terrarium battles out of the way. I'm really hoping against all hope to be pleasantly surprised, but I don't know how realistic that is. Oh god, here goes nothing.
Drayty boy. Let's do it, Drayton McBlade. Oh, I'm ready. Explain again, please.
I'm ready, baby.
Oh god, jeez! How did you guys come from? You just had to like materialize out of thin air.
I don't care if you can ignore the rules of space-time or not. You're still going down.
Oh, interesting. So I think maybe we were able to just... Okay, they weren't counting on you having the Pokemon already, so they would have allowed you to do it here and now to go catch them. Gray tones. Brittle gray tones? I wonder what type that could be. Water, definitely. Obviously, it's water.
Now let's take on the first of 3 challengers, who all have cute little naming conventions. This is Craig, the Crag Man.
All right, let's do it! We're doing Tentacruel and our Chaladon are our leads. We can set up Rain Dance if we need to. I think I still got Rain. I hope. All right, come on, Craig. Blonde-haired Craig. Oh, Rock, what a surprise. The fossils! How many Pokemon do they have? Mold Breaker. Leave me alone. Break your own mold.
And it's about right now that I realize this challenge is almost as disappointing as the rest.
2? That's it? Oh my god. And they're way lower. Bro, what is the matter with these people? At least make it on level for the challenge, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. What? Dude, whatever.
Yeah, I was pretty irritated. But we can only expect so much from the largest grossing media franchise in the world, right? I mean, surely we can't expect too much from them.
Bro, that's so annoying. Like, they really could have made this at least somewhat of a challenge. Rain Dance, I guess, dude. Like, this is so dumb. It's gonna be over before you... What do you mean it failed?
Yeah, so apparently overworld weather in this game is very temperamental.
What do you mean it failed? Failure. Whatever, at least I got Rampardos. That was the only real threat. I mean, we all know Bastiodon is a joke.
God, this thing is so bad.
Wow, look at the damage. The critical hit?
Despite Bastiodon's pathetic crit, it seems like this will be over before it begins.
Bro, it's so bad. And like, I don't even hate the Pokemon based on its concept. It's just like, it's so ass. It's so ass. Jesus.
Tentacruel delivers a massive surf, followed by a quad-effective Aurasphere from Rod Schneider, finishing off the ancient metal fossil.
I guess it failed because of the overworld snow, but like, I hate how the overworld weather affects things and you can't change it. So either have it don't affect it at all, or allow me to change it when I set my own weather. That's super weird and very annoying, and you can't really plan around it.
Well, time to heal up and do it all over again. Yay!
I'm not going all the way back to a Pokemon Center, even though you can wander. I just don't want to deal with all that.
Ooh, I love context clues.
I don't really know what I'm walking into, but that's the spirit of the challenge, is it's all blind. It's all blind. It's all blind.
It's all blind.
Ready to shiver.
Our second challenger wields the Ice type, and oh, look at that.
My cousin and I touched Winter. Winter is a cold time of year.
Her name's Winter. How cute. She sends out Alolan Sandslash and Mountain Dugong. This should be real easy with Primarina and Scizor.
At this point, we know they're not going to be a challenge, so I really just want to get him over with as soon as possible here, because this is just like, there's no way that this is going to be entertaining to watch, so. And Dugong. Wow. How threatening. Jesus. Oh, they're both neutral. Bro, it's because he's a steel and Dugong's a water. Ugh. Whatever, bro.
Well, look at you go. I guess you feel pretty proud of yourself, don't you, Winter?
Anyway, we got a Bullet Punch and we got a Moonblastio. Boom. Goodbye, Dugong. How climactic.
Goodbye. 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 Sayonara. It's over, mate.
Uh-oh, guys. Here comes a devastating... Oh. Can you guess what scissor used? Neutral is just fine with me, baby. Also, sparkling aria, which I'd never actually seen before.
Woohoo! Bro, that was awesome! That was really cool. It's just like, it hurts your partner, so it's kind of a tough call to make, but I can see why Drayton likes you. No, I'm fine. I'm good. That was just my one chance.
2 down, 1 to go. Let's finish this nonsense quickly, shall we?
Ready for a shock. Okay. Well, I probably shouldn't have looked at that first, but...
Well, it didn't stop me the other time, so...
Well, I mean, I guess let's do Rotom will resist. Yeah, I mean, Flygon and Rotom, right? And then Flygon... Yeah, because Flygon can Earthquake. Right. See what I did there? See what I'm getting at?
Leslie, the famous sex haver and sex tape beer honor, Ray Leota, not to be confused with Ray J. Ray, again, that's Leota, not J, sends out a zebra and a personal favorite in Magnezone. We're all ready with our own perfect counters.
Ray the student. Ray Rizzo the student. It's Ray, guys. It's Ray Rizzo the YouTuber from YouTube. I love that Rotom. That Rotom's sick, dude.
Okay, let's make this short and sweet. We can end this in 1 turn very easily, and I'll show you exactly how.
Alright, come on. Send it, baby!
Flygon EQs, and Rotom cleverly dodges above it with Levitate. It's a near double KO, if only Zone didn't have Sturdy.
Massive.
With the Zebra gone, we just need to love tap Bone Zone, or Blizzard Tap.
And I hit him with a Blizzard.
Goodbye Magnezone, and goodbye Ray. I got that Ray Leota SpongeBob SquarePants.
And I hit him with a Blizzard. Come on. A gun smoke. Hello? Smoking gun? I'm gonna call you on my smoking gun phone. No, that's not it. That's not funny. I'll figure it out.
Drayton takes a disturbingly long time to count to 3, then mocks his lackeys for their loss. I mean, who's really surprised anyway?
This is 4 episodes in the making with this guy.
The Drayster declares us eligible to move on, and we're officially done with our last of 4 elite trials. Good riddance. The money gag was getting pretty tired anyway.
I feel pretty excellent. It's just because I'm the best. The best that's ever done it, baby.
Not sure how warranted the gloating is given the difficulty. Drayton's drones dematerialize just as quickly as they appeared in the first place. Hey, maybe work on your battle skills if you're going to Pokemon school? I don't know.
I don't know what I expected. I had hoped that those lead-up battles were gonna be better. They weren't. Whatever.
1 more Blueberry Elite 4 leader remains. I have a strange feeling that it's going to be one to remember.
Alright guys, this is it. It's time.
It's time.
Drayton, you're going down, buddy. Let's do it, man. I hope we're not just jumping straight in.
Thankfully, Game Freak generously allows us to change out first.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, it's cool to give you the option, just in case you were, like, doing some kind of, like, challenge run with no healing, no anything, whatever, like, same team. I really like that we got our Chaladon. I think that it's good inclusion in this DLC.
Rob Schneider.
I mean, I know it's gonna be like I'm pretty sure Drayton's ace, right? All right, man. Oh, and it's snowing too. The penultimate battle. This is it, man. The dragon leader, the historical 4th member of the Elite Four, has always been a dragon type, or in many cases has been.
Well, with the exception of these 4, and I don't know, probably at least 1 or 2 others.
Look at me. I'm like getting blown around by this blizzard. Speaking of blizzards, get ready to feel one, Drayton. Let's do it! I'll take on you.
Be ready.
For all of my cultured Mega Man 8 enjoyers.
I don't know why I picture him having Tengu Man's voice.
We take our positions on the battle court and... looks like Drayton wanted to show some dominance.
Every other one they've run, but Drayton just walked. That's actually really cool and badass and symbolic.
Haha, am I right, guys? Right? I'm just a chill dragon-type Elite 4 leader. Haha, good chill guy meme.
God, look at that absolute drip. I never even noticed the boots before.
He's just like in no rush. He's a very Californian type individual. Californian type beat.
So much hard work and planning has led up to this. Can our fairy friends make the cut and secure us our victory?
All right, man. Let's do it. I am ready for this. Look at that hair. That hair is insane. I love it, though. I love it. I wish I looked like that.
Corporate wants you to find the differences between these 2 hairs. They're the same hair.
I approve. I hate it, and I approve of it.
Enough tomfoolery. The battle begins! The man himself, Drayton. This had better be a good one. Drayton's leads are actually a perfect setup for us.
Dragonite and oh my god, okay. Dragonite and Flygon is big because that means that they're both quad weak! There's no way, right? There's no way. Oh, and by the way, thank God I did have snow warning because it wasn't snowing in the game, which makes the weather even more inconsistent than what I was saying.
Whimsicott sets up as planned with Tailwind, doubling our team speed, followed by Ninetales, who has given us the gift of 2-for-1 screens. Talk about value!
Yes, that Aurora Veil. Oh, I love that thing, man. One of my second favorite Pokemon of all time.
Flygon delivers a heavy fire punch. To make matters worse, it's a critical hit. Either way, Whimsicott is down to its sash. But that's why we had it.
Oh, right down to the sash.
Looks like Dragonite's pulling a 2009 chart topper. Ouch. Well, goodbye, Whimsicott. And it's another critical hit. Great. Now at least it did its job.
Oh, no. At least it got the tailwind off. If anything, I was just gonna Leech Seed after that. That's, like, about it, right? Alright. I get it. Okay, I understand. You guys are not playing, so I knew Whimsicott wasn't sticking around for long.
We're already down one Pokemon, so we better find a good solution to this problem quickly.
Who are we sending in next? Ribombee, let's do it.
Ribombee is very likely my favorite bug-type Pokemon of all time. No surprise, it's a fairy dual type. I think this thing is even better than it gets credit for, and it has potential to do huge work with Quiver Dance.
Quiver Dance it up, Blizzard. Alright, we can baton pass this out if we need to. Man. Oh man. Wait, is Ninetales gonna go next?
Somehow, I've already forgotten about Tailwind. Ninetales sends its world-famous perfectly accurate Blizzard, dealing the killing blow to Flygon, but barely scraping Dragonite at all, thanks to Multiscale and the Yachi Berry it was holding.
Oh, Dragonite. Oh, wait. That thing's bulky as hell. Oh, no. I was really hoping. Now, he used the berry, anticipating an Ice-type move, but oof, not good. Alright, at least Flygon's out of here. We don't have to worry about Flygon at all.
Dragonite now sets up its own Tailwind, basically making Whimsicott's contribution worthless.
Fantastic. Haxorus. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's right. The Pseudo Gen 5 Pseudo Dragon is in the house, baby. Haxorus is extremely strong, but it's generally known for Outrage, which we're safe from due to our Mono Fairy team.
Very good, parent!
Dazzling Gleam is a clear attack choice here, but for whatever reason I misclick on that cursed Misty Terrain, which keeps biting me directly in the ass.
It wouldn't have even provided any benefit. The entire team is fairy type. What good would reducing dragon damage do?
Dragonite mocks us with its extreme speed, thankfully not Terra normal.
I don't know why I'm picking Misty Terrain. It honestly doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Oh, so close. That's gotta hurt. Hax only lived with a sash, if that makes you feel better.
But it would have been great if I didn't, because then I would have taken out both of them!
No. Sadly, this is where Ninetales gets off. Quad weak to that huge Iron Head really wasn't doing us any favors.
No, God, no. Oh, no. Oh, Ninetales.
There goes one of our best teammates. But I think we'll be okay with the remaining 4, I hope.
None of this is going how I thought it would go. This doesn't feel right. Something about this feels weird.
I'm sure whatever it is fine.
Just something doesn't feel right, I'll tell you that much for sure. Grimmsnarl, bring us back to reality.
Hopefully this purple Dunmer menace can exceed my expectations. The current opposing Mons don't stand a chance either way.
Okay, Dazzling Gleam them both, I guess. Send a Spirit Break into whoever comes in. Who's gonna come in next, though?
We're still waiting to see Drayton's starter choice, but we'll be ready for whatever comes next. I'm going to have to press the attack while I have this momentum.
God, I can't even think straight right now.
Here goes the Gleamin' Beam.
Alright, okay.
Connecting successfully. Thankfully, 2 major league threats are now dealt with.
Really feels like it shouldn't just be that easy, right? I mean, I even let them get a free move off by not moving again. Of course, they killed me first, but I would have allowed them that, and they still didn't. They still didn't take advantage. That doesn't seem right.
Drayton sends out his personal starter Pokemon, and ugh. So now we've finally revealed the last starter for the Elite Four, Sceptile. The other 3 fit perfectly fine and worked well on their teams. Mega Sceptile is of course a dragon type, but not so much regular Sceptile.
Sceptile? Ah, I thought it was going to be Superior. I thought they were going to go with the dragon connection there. I mean, Sceptile doesn't have a Mega. It's not actually a dragon type. Whatever. I mean, what significance does that have? None of the starters are dragon types anyway, so...
Okay, what is going on
Now, I can't explain what that's about, but at least a bug type move might actually get used in this fight now.
I'll be nice on you!
We could do Pollen Puff, but I guess we can just go safe with Dazzling Gleam. There's no way it's that easy, right? There's no way it's that easy. I guess, should we double up into Kingdra? Take it home? I mean, oh, come on. I simply can't believe that.
Well, I think it's about time we start to believe it.
Is this about to be over before it even begins?
With only 3 Pokemon left, it's highly unlikely that Drayton ends up being able to pull this off. Sceptile shows its prowess with Leaf Storm, which doesn't do much to phase Grimmsnarl. No surprise there. Oops.
That thing's pathetic! There's no way!
Now Ribombee has a chance to show what it really came to do. Basically set up and dip out. Look, it's still a bug type. And in its place comes the Snookin' our Sniz, Sylveon. Not only did Ribby the Bombi baby take out 2 dragons single-handedly, but he's also activated our Fairy Early Strike system. With Sylveon in place and boosted, there's very little, if anything at all, that Drayton can do at this point. This is so easy, it's genuinely suspicious.
There's no way I'm gonna flatten him. That can't just be it.
In a last-ditch effort, Kingdra sends out a Hurricane and misses? Oh my god.
I mean, that can't be it, and he missed!
Here comes the Spirit Break from Dagoth Grimmsnarl, crushing the majestic seahorse and breaking its will. However, our field conditions can no longer help us.
There's no way this is happening. How is this easy? There's no way I planned this well. There's no way. Something's gotta be wrong, man.
Well, if it is, then don't let it stop us now.
This is the esteemed dragon leader?
Sylveon's obnoxious cry pierces the heavens and our foes, KOing Kingdra.
My hyperactive voice, if you will.
Well, Sceptile sure will, as it's determined to... Oh.
Oh, God. There's no way!
Yeah, there's a fat drain punch from the leader of House Grimgoth, eliminating the poor choice of starter from Dragon Boy's roster.
It's up like this, I think we're gonna have to...
There's no way. This has to be a dream, dude.
I think something might be seriously wrong.
I don't understand. I mean, I planned. I built a good team, but this? No way. I can't believe this.
Finally, the last Pokemon. This will be it. One last KO and it's all over.
Oh god, Archaludon, here we go, man. And he's gonna Terra. Who knows, maybe we'll have a last-minute turnaround like the Fairy team? Wishful thinking?
I don't think a last-minute turnaround is what we have to worry about. My voiceover programming seems
to be failing me.
That's it.
Somebody get up, help!
That's it?
Not here!
The Dragon Tails man brandishes his Terra Orb, knowing it's his only move. I mean, this is it, guys, right? Piece of cake. God, I'm glad this was so easy. It really makes my post-production job a lot smooth. Something's wrong, isn't it?
Oh god, what's happening?
Is this thing working? Can anybody hear me? Oh god, what is this, spam already? No. No! Oh my god, yes, I'm sure. What are you, my ex-girlfriend?
Oh god, what's going on? Where am I?
It seems like we've been transported somewhere or somewhen else. And by the looks of it, things went differently than we remember.
Wait, Drayton's the champion? What is happening right now?
There's no time to be confused and handsome. We need to focus on the task at hand. Defeating the champion.
Okay, shiny Ninetales? Wait, none of this makes sense. I don't understand what's happening. I guess we're just gonna have to do the best we can. What the hell? Alright, Whimsicott and Ninetales, it's the same Pokemon that we started with. So I'm assuming that I should just Tailwind here, and also Aurora Veil. We have the Snow Up. This seems like a recipe for a win. I don't understand why or how any of this is, but I'm just gonna have to go with what I understand.
There's no reason to fix what isn't broken. I'm sure this will result in a clear and concise victory, just like we almost had not long ago. What could go wrong, am I right, guys? Well, I guess Dragonite could launch an E-Speed. That's not a good start.
Oh god. Oh god, no.
May have thrown me off a little, but at least we have the ever-reliable Tailwind Setter, who I'm sure will be happy and healthy for a long time. Ninetales swoops in after it, bright red-eyed and bushy-tailed, ×9, and gets up our favorite Borealic protection. I'm sure it'll be fine. Wait! No, Flygon, don't do it! It seems I lost a shiny Ninetales just as easily as I've gotten one.
Oh god, Ninetales, no. And it was a shiny one, too.
Okay, don't panic. I think this might be a good time to invoke the 6th gym and the dual type Unmourn.
Welcome, Moonstar.
Let's see what Grimmsnarl can do. Maybe we'll send a good Spirit Break and take one of them down.
Send a Spirit Break? What am I, delivering it by certified mail? Jesus, you know, sometimes I don't realize just how stupid I sound. I mean, surely someone would have told me this by now, right? Right?
Man, I guess we're just gonna have to try it. Send the Leech Seed. I guess it makes sense. That way we can get some passive healing off to whatever slot is there.
Say the catchphrase. It's seeding time.
Yes, okay. Flygon is seeded. That's gotta bode well for us.
Yikes. Wait, what? It lived?
Oh god, alright. Thanks to the Aurora Veil.
Something, Ave Maria.
Spirit Break, let's do it.
Dagoth Grim and Evil's been breaking spirits since before the 3rd era, baby. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I still got it.
Man, I wish this thing was better.
Wherever I am here, I still have it.
Okay, Flygon HG, don't cancel me. Flygon isn't that bad, I swear.
Oh no, the Ice Spinner.
Hey, wait a minute, when did I turn on Beyblade? Oh, God!
Okay, goodbye, Whimsicott. Oh god. Alright, I'm down 2. I can still pull this together. Alright, get in there, Azumarill.
Azu, if you were gonna pull something out of your bulbous yellow ass, this would really be the time.
Help me!
Now's no time to be sleepy. We gotta get me out of here.
And now, the return of the axe-headed menace. Thankfully, Ironhead is only neutral to Azumarill.
Alright, come on. Can Azumarill set up a belly drum? I hope so. It's gonna need to.
I can't think of any better time to at least attempt it, since it's positioned well right now.
Go for it, Azumarill. Get that belly drum off. Drum that belly like you've never drummed before.
Pink belly!
Of course Hax goes for Dagoth and not Azu.
Oh, God, no. Oh, the Ironhead. Oh, God, maybe we should just play rough.
No, don't do that. Literally, do the pink belly thing. Oh my god.
Dude, at least it was a sash so the pink belly wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, no, the focus sad. Oh, God, no.
Grimby finishes off Hacksaw Us with a Drain Punch, healing a whopping single point of HP. But I'm glad to be rid of that thing.
Alright, at least Haxorus is gone. We don't have to worry about it anymore.
Unfortunately, now Dragonite is free to thunderously punch Azu in its non-pink belly.
That doesn't feel good, but if we'd belly drummed, we would have been dead.
Oh look, it's Drayton's historically effective starter, which is definitely a real dragon type. Great.
Here comes Sceptile. God, this thing's worthless.
Yeah, I hate to be the one to break it to you guys, but Sceptile's kind of ass, man. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Oh god, except I have a water type in right now.
Maybe, but how much damage could it actually do though, right guys? I mean, come on.
Try and pivot out, get some momentum, and reduce Dragonite. It seems to be the less threatening person on the team, but I don't know, maybe we need to get rid of it now that Sceptile's in. That's probably the least threatening now.
You've been dadded, Sceptile fans! Nobody's safe. Grimmsnarl says the frick word, and Dragonite is just not okay with that. Thankfully, that gives us a much-needed drop on its offensive stats. But we need a good replacement.
Oh, man, who am I gonna bring out next? Ribombee, I guess. That way we can use a bug-type move on Sceptile.
Our dainty bug friend effortlessly pivots in, and Azumarill decides it's playin' time.
That's just not enough. That's not enough, that play rough.
No, he wouldn't!
Yup, that's Sceptile. You're probably wondering if I'm gonna stop disparaging its far from good name now.
They ask you how you are,
No.
you just have to say that you're fine.
Never.
That you're fine.
Sorry, Azu, gotta stand on business. That can't feel good, though.
And it's gone.
I am the best PokeTuber alive. Consolation prize being Sceptile becomes even weaker, so that's good.
God. Oh, no. Not good. Not good.
I am gonna miss that sleepy yellow bastard.
Oh, the leaf storm. Oh, God, what are we gonna do, man? How is this happening?
A weakened Dragonite can't do much to Ribombi, but our tailwind petering out is the last thing we need right now.
This can't be, man. It can't be like this.
Oh, I know who can help.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god?
We were winning, too, just to wake up to losing. I can't believe this.
No way! I can't believe this!
I guess Grimmsnarl, maybe it can pull off a drain punch and heal itself back up. Pollen Puff, no, we probably need to Quiver Dance, just to try and get some extra boost in there.
Can you believe this guy, ladies and gentlemen? Sexually quivering in public? Where will it end? Unfortunately, it did nothing to stop acrobatics. And worse yet...
What are you doing?
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Ribombaby is almost gone, and the Pokey Charmot is gone now, too. What are we gonna do?
Come on, Sylveon, please, pull this together!
It doesn't look good. I think it's time for our secret weapon. Activating tactical nuclear device. Deployment imminent.
Sylveon, you gotta bring this home, somehow, some way. We have to do this. Dazzling Gleam, it'll hit both of them. It won't be super effective on Sceptile, but it might work in combination with a Hyper Voice from Sylveon.
Well, so much for Dazzling Gleam.
No! Oh, the priority!
More like, oh, the humanity!
Oh, God. No.
I cannot believe I'm watching them taunt me right now.
It can't end like this. It can't end like this.
Sylveon holds fast and tanks an Acro from Commander Shrub, followed by a big Terra Blast. Is it enough? Not quite.
No way. There's no way we can't. We just can't do it. Hyper Voice, I mean, I can try and get them both at once. God, here goes nothing.
Sylveon, you were born for this. Hold the line. Yes!
Oh, thank God it was weak.
Sylveon, don't give up now, baby!
Sylveon holds! Yes!
Y'all ready for this? There is only one true GOAT, and his name is John C.
Yes! Oh, God, yes! Oh, there's still a chance. Oh my God, we can do this.
But Drayton seems to disagree, and in the most Gen Alpha way possible, of course.
Sylveon, you gotta bring it home. We're so close. We can do this thing.
Now for the last two. Drayton's massive ace and a historically disappointing seahorse. Kingdra is probably not that much of a threat. I can confirm that much from trying to make it work on my own team. But both of them together could spell disaster for us.
I guess we can Draining Kiss Kingdra. Yeah, alright. That'll hopefully heal us back to full, maybe?
It seems like forever ago we were watching this same scene play out. Hopefully this time we can see it through and pull out a victory. Something wrong, Kingdra? What a chat!
Oh, thank God! Oh.
Sylveon gives Kingdra the kiss of, well, almost death. But more importantly, we've got nearly full HP.
Yes! Oh, thank God!
With nearly full health, Sylveon is better equipped to take on a massive flash cannon.
No, oh no.
But we're left hanging by a thread again, with no Aurora Veil to save us next time.
We need to try it. We need to try to Hyper Voice, I think. Do we Draining Kiss? I mean, what do we even do here? What's the right move? Draining Kiss to heal up to full again from Kingdra, or near full?
I'll be honest, it's hard to argue anything other than Draining Kiss here. But if my calculations are correct, the right roll of Hyper Voice could kill both in one fell swoop. Do we risk it?
No!
Of course, somehow, I forgot Kingdra was faster. Just do it, Sylveon! Ah! Are you kidding me?
Yeah! Oh!
Not that it matters, but our Chalodon adds insult to injury with the defense boost on top of it all.
Oh God, it wasn't enough!
Kingdra faints, but the stapler stands tall.
It wasn't enough.
Okay, our Chalodon, please. I'm begging you. We can talk about this, man. Let's just talk this out, please!
No!
Oh, Sylveon, I'm sorry, kid.
I lost. I actually lost.
And just like that, it was over.
I failed the challenge after all this. After all this effort and all this time. No. This can't be.
They don't really tell you what to expect when you set out to be the best, like no one ever was. Nobody prepares you for the reality that someday you might lose everything. I don't think I've ever felt a pain like that in my life. To lose so brutally right at the end, after I nearly got it all. Overwhelmed isn't even the word. I was completely and utterly crushed. I couldn't face the outside world. All that time and effort and meticulous planning, Whimsicott and Ninetails, I let them down. Azumarill and Rabambi, they would be ashamed of me. Sylveon can't even stand to look at me anymore. And worst of all, I dishonored the 6th gym and the dual type unmourned.
What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
All the tribulations we overcame with the other 3 elite specialists? For this? Drayton and that damn stapler of his. It's all their fault. I can hear him mocking me. But worst of all, I can hear Kieran mocking me. This can't be real. It can't be like this. Something has gotta be wrong. But I just have to accept it, and I have to move on. As devastated as I am, I have to find a new meaning in my life. It's not so bad. Maybe I'll start an OnlyFans or something. That would probably be a lot of fun. I guess I'll go to sleep for a while, and then I'll find something else.
Hey, wait a minute! None of this is real!
Oh my god. It was all a dream or something. Oh my god, we're back. We're back in the battle. He's Terra'd. Okay, our Chaladon is now Dragon Terra. We can do this. There's a chance. We can make this happen. Oh god. Send it, Sylveon!
With the power of all its friends and all our might, Sylveon launches one last hyper voice, winning us the battle once and for all.
I did it. I did it against all odds and all timelines. I done it! I did it. Oh, thank God. It was all just a bad dream. Or dissociation, possibly. Yeah, I should get that looked at. Oh, we did it, man. Drayton, you're done. Your crown is mine. It's over. The esteemed Dragon Tales enjoyer.
Dragon Tales.
It's almost
At last, Drayton, the Elite Four member, not champion, has been bested. Sayonara, Drayton, the Dragon Hog. It took a little bit of time tomfoolery, or timefoolery if you will, but we managed to win. As you know, this is time for our mandatory plot updates. But Drayton seems to want to fill me in on my full membership status to the League Club. I literally have no idea what this means, and I don't think it has any bearing on the game whatsoever. So, cool. Thanks.
This is it, man. We're ready to take on the champion now. I wish you were more of a challenge, man. That was unbelievable.
We have other business to attend to, however. Our last photograph with the Blueberry Bros. I'll miss these.
You know what comes next. You know what always comes next. Well, a TM.
But for some inexplicable reason, he has to go off-screen to get it?
Oh, he just, jogs away. I gotta go get it. Whoops! What? Why is that in there? Why would that, scene break be necessary? What did that add?
The answer is nothing. Just like this TM that I'm pretty sure nobody has ever used.
Oh, this isn't good at all. This is dumb. Whatever. But now you know what really comes next, what I was originally referring to. Outside of getting a TM that I'm never going to use because it's bad. Failure. This, unfortunately, is what I was not looking forward to. And that is, of course, the mandatory Kieran plot section. Hooray! Here he comes!
I cannot overstate how much I hate this character. I'm really gonna do my best not to go on an absolute tear about this again. I'd rather let my actions do the talking.
I'm gonna say something controversial. I'm all yapped out. For once, I don't have anything to say about this little creep. It's over. Okay, I'm done talking. It's time for action. We're taking him on. It's over, man. I'm bringing him down.
Kieran smugly dismisses himself for what is thankfully the last time. Yeah, we'll settle who's the strongest, all right. Just you wait.
And wait till you see the Monotype team we've got cooked up for him.
You're never gonna believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much, not only for watching the video, but for entertaining the slightly different format I wanted to try. The whole timeline shift thing was a little risky, but hopefully it paid off. This was a hugely ambitious project for my last video of 2024, and if I manage my time properly, you should be seeing it during the first couple weeks of 2025. I am so grateful for your support and your viewership since I started my channel this year. I really believe this next year is going to be big for the Devious Diesel channel. Tune in soon for the Shadow Generations review video, and for the finale of the Blueberry Elite 4 series. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Write them in the comments! Also, what's your favorite dragon type Pokemon? Your favorite dragon dual type? Thanks once again for watching, and please like and subscribe to see even more of this craziness in the new year. All music, memes, and gags excluded, is written, recorded, and produced entirely by me, Devious Diesel. Please do not use, distribute, or manipulate without proper permission and credit. Thank you.